Pivot wala.
Mm.
Nyakit Janet.
Madawa ka.
Kulumante.
Unstill heated dish.
Alito.
CO.
Kulumante. Oh, wait. Kikadoos.
Yeah.
Kikadoos.
Yata hey.
Kikadoos.
Yata hey.
Well, good morning. Good
Good
morning. Do we leave
morning.
any out? Do we leave? Gwena. Gwena.
Well, nah. Niyake. I think we got everybody.
Yeah. Yata hey.
Buenos dias.
Well, good morning. Good morning. Coming live
Oh,
from 19.
kickadoos.
I already said it.
Okay. My bad.
I already said it.
I don't want to leave nobody out. Like
Yeah.
somebody did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't that funny, Bob. Yeah. Coming live from 1950 South Shepherd here in Helltown, El Ghetto.
Oh,
How you been, Domingo?
been doing good. How about you?
Pivot. Ish pivot.
It's Peppa. How about?
We had the teen dating violence event last night, which I felt like, was a success for social services. They're trying to figure out how to do more of those events. Which I think worked out good because, we're so used to
Like,
getting out there and doing things like I don't know, I think our calmness kind of maybe set the tone. You know what I mean? Like we weren't freaking out, like it happened the way it was supposed to happen. So Tatum she did real good, you
mm,
know. And then my brother Nate, he did real good. Carmen did good. Richard, they got up there and you just it's something about that camera and this microphone like if you're not used to it, like I don't know, like it,
it won't. It ain't gonna click.
yeah, like you I
Uh,
don't know, like to me it's just a camera.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I see some comments every once in a while, but other than that it's just us. So I mean, I feel like they did pretty good. Had a good talk with Carmen, and then after everyone left, then Nate came up and he shook my hand, and he was like, "I'm extremely proud of you, brother." He said, "I know this is gonna sound weird,
What?
but I'm very thankful for all the bad stuff that you had to go through."
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like he's like, I know you like, we've known each other since we were kids.
yeah.
He's like, I know the good part of you, but if it wasn't for that bad, there's no telling where I'd be at right now.
Mm,
You know, so I mean, those types of things like, and then we had our talking circle.
yeah.
That was pretty cool. I really enjoy our talking circle on Thursday nights. So
Mm.
got to see Suda walking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's telling me no. Yeah,
Didn't
kept telling me no. Trying to give her a cookie. Her dad wouldn't let her have it.
she took the Cheetos.
But yeah, it was a good event. The clients from George Hawkins, they really enjoy coming over here.
Yep.
Like they all like
They
are
look
like
forward to it.
we look forward to coming over there.
Mm.
And they're always thankful for the tour program.
Mm.
So I just like the opportunity to have like a real talk.
Yeah.
Last night I want to say the topic was visions,
Mm.
and this young man read about him going to treatment, and then about him going home and what that's gonna look like. So I was just like felt like I had some real spill about that process.
Yeah.
Just because you're here doesn't mean you're healed. I'm 3 years and 9 months in, and I feel like I'm barely grasping the concept of a lot of things. So I don't know, but anybody saying good morning?
Oh. Boy. B.O. Vaughn.
Good morning. Good
Got
morning.
the Janice Slogan.
Good morning, Janet.
Stacy Starr. Pippin Warner.
Stacy Star.
Oh, Natalie Harjo. She said performance anxiety hits when the camera comes on.
Stongo. Stongo Oshkin Yacha.
Mm.
Ska.
David
That's the
Deere.
one we forgot.
Ah, David Deere. Good morning.
Stongo David.
Oh, Jeremy Harjo.
Good morning, Mr. Harjo.
Uh,
A lot of Harjos on here this morning.
mm.
Yeah. There's a lot of y'all.
Yeah.
There's a lot of y'all.
Tasha.
Yeah. Good morning.
Is it
What did they call her last night?
Yes.
They gave her a nickname last night.
What?
Yeah, Tasha. I can't remember what they
What was
called
it,
her.
Tasha? Comment on there. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what Daniel called her. But
Oh, DD. Oh, good morning, Shannon Beaver.
Shanna, good
The
morning.
90
Good
days
morning.
in. She
Yep.
said, love the life you live and live the life you love. Have a better than good day. May your day rain with blessings.
Aho, aho.
Give you a
Yeah, we got a button. Yeah, you
I'm trying to give
we
you
got
a-
a button. You ain't got it. Give her a yeah.
Oh, it's T-Bones. T-Bone.
T-Bone. That was.
T-Bone.
I didn't want to say it, but that's what they were calling her last night. T-Bone. That was pretty funny.
T-Bones.
But yeah, we had a good time. Always have a good time. They got the leftover grilled hot dogs and hot links. It was kind of funny because we had that one package of JC Potter, that we usually save for us.
Yeah.
And me and Darian were in the kitchen knocking them out, like mustard all over. The lady walked over and was like, "Y'all have any napkins?" And we were both like mouthfuls. Turn around and take another big bite. Like we were sneak eating.
Yeah.
We were definitely sneak eating. Yeah, we were cracking up
Like they're
about
free hot dogs or something.
it. Yeah. You know how it goes around here.
Good morning, Marga.
Good morning, Mark.
She said, good morning, boys.
Glad everybody can tune in,
Shelly
check it
Yates.
out. Good morning, Miss Yates. I ain't seen you in a while, Shelly. I hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing all right.
Geraldine Doy. Doy bye.
Oh,
Oh.
good morning. Good morning.
Morning from Dark.
Oh.
Have a beautiful day, T-Bones.
Have a good day.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, got a nephew
Yeah,
in
this
Phoenix right now.
guy. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my nephew Shannon, he hit me up. Well, it was cool because he sent me a picture of the wing and was like, "Check it out, Unc, I'm flying." And then I was just, like the things he's able to experience today. Like with the situation that he was in and the way things turned out, like man, it's such a blessing, like to hear from him and hear how happy he is, and I'm not trying to like make it seem like he wasn't already a good kid. It was just that he needed the opportunity to show it. So I mean, I was like, it really made me happy to hear like how that he's getting to experience those types of things. So I guess the Native Youth Council
Yeah.
took him out there.
Nice.
Said about 15 of them got picked out of about 90 applicants.
Dang.
So I mean, he got to go with his bros, and and then he named them all that were there, and I was like, those are all my nephews. Like all of them are literally my nephews. One way or another, and I was just really, really happy. That he's getting that opportunity. I don't even know how old. I mean, I got taken out of state whenever I was a little kid, but I'm like 4 or 5. Like I don't remember that. We went to Bear Butte. So I mean, Like I didn't go anywhere else till I was 15. So with my grandma, we went to Lame Deer,
Mm.
and but we drove. We drove up there, went to Lame Deer. We went and stayed with at my grandpa Philip White Man and his wives. We stayed there for a week with them. So it was pretty cool. I'm glad my nephew is able to experience those things. And so yeah, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Ooh, blessings, blessings.
Anybody else say good morning?
Stacy Star said glizzies in full effect.
You know it.
Last
You
night.
know it. When
Uh,
that lady came around the corner and Darian looked at her, he just had like five in his mouth. No
no
buns.
buns. See, hey.
When Domingo was looking at him, I was like, just get you one. He's like, I don't eat bread. I was like, just wrap a napkin around it. Play it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to act stank. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Uh, who else? Oh, JB or J Botham.
Oh, and Jesse. And Jesse. Oh, all right.
Oh,
Good morning. Good morning, muscles.
Lena.
Christine Lena. Good morning. Good morning. We're happy you're able to tune in. Um so yeah, what else we got, what do we got going on next week that we should be mentally prepared for? Nothing? Hell yeah. The flu clinic. I'm not going to the flu clinic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports
McKay.
commentators.
McKay.
Good morning, Michaela.
She's coming back from DC. Oh, good morning, Jackie Seven Star.
Good morning, Jackie.
Aaron Blackwolf. Good morning.
Good morning, Grandpa.
Good morning, Cassandra. Oh, good luck to Bentley Kit. They're at State Wrestling. Good luck.
No, good luck, Bentley. Bentley's my dog, bro. Bentley is the homie.
And I think that. Oh, Stacy Star said these guys. McKay's headed home from DC.
Oh,
Oh yeah, is it Katika?
Ketika.
Katika
Well,
conference.
hope you have a safe trip.
Yeah.
Hope you have a safe trip. Well, should we go ahead and jump off into this?
Daily meditation. February 7th says, I can tell you that understanding begins with love and respect. It begins with respect for the Great Spirit. All things, and I mean all things, have their own will and their own way and their own purpose. This is what is to be respected. Rolling Thunder, Cherokee, Osda, and Inohi. Oh, let me know if I said that right. Everything on earth has a purpose and is designed special. No two things are created identical. Sometimes in our minds we have a picture of how things should be, and often what we see is different from what they really are. When this happens, we often want to control how things are, making them act or behave according to our picture. We need to leave things alone. God is running all things. How do we do this? In our minds, we tell ourselves to love all things and respect all things just as they are. Accept what we cannot change. Great Spirit, teach me the value of respect and help me to accept people, places, and things just as they are.
Mado.
Oh, I'll pass it over to you, Mr. Botone.
Aho, Bill.
Oh.
Yeah. Aho, Mr. White Man.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, what came to mind was the first word that comes to mind is radical acceptance. Radical acceptance of the bad. That's one thing that's really stuck out about that reading was how if it wasn't for all the bad experience and bad choices and all the bad in my life, if I didn't have that I don't even think I'd have a job. Like I had to go and experience all these bad things to realize what the good things are in life. Like I always say, I was the coolest 16-year-old ever. I was 40 years old and I was the coolest 16-year-old that you would have ever met in your life. Yeah, to me anyway. Yeah. I was like a constant party, always on the go, a comedian, always had like the best time. Like, even if nobody else was having a good time, I'm over there cracking up. I'm over there like just making myself laugh. Like, but that was just a mask that I wore because deep down inside, I was really hurting. Deep down inside, like I was screaming for help, but I just didn't know how to actually let them words come out of my mouth. Like, I really don't want to do this. I really, one time my sister, like it was the first holiday after my son had passed away. And, man, I was just being the biggest jokester. She sat by me and we were just cracking up the whole time, just having a good time. And I remember she put a post up, like might have been that same night or it might have been the next day, like, the funniest one in the room is always the one that's hurting the most. And like I knew exactly what she meant by that. I knew that she understood that that's what I had to be, because I didn't want to show that I was hurting. I was hurting for, hurting for my son. So when it when it talks about everything has a purpose and you got to respect it. I can say that about all the good things in my life. Like, that's easy. That's the easy part. But there's a lot of bad things that I had to go through, excuse me, for me to get there. I'm talking not just like a little bit, not just, like I really had to experience these things to understand what good is in my life, because I didn't appreciate, you know the opportunities. I didn't appreciate, the things that were just so freely given to me. Like, I didn't appreciate any of that. I took advantage. I was a self-seeker. I wanted to see what I could get out of everything. I wanted to see, like, how everything could benefit me. And, I just, I struggled. I struggled mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And so what had happened was, that was living a fear-based life. I They say, like, fear is like a sickness. Like, if I'm scared, I can make you scared. You know what I mean? Like it's like a sickness. It can spread. And from that understanding, I seen what fear did to my life. And what being on this side of it, today, I understand what fear can do to my life today if I get wrapped up in it again. I have a respect for it that I see how powerful it is. So, being able to be on this side of it, that's where love has taken over in my life. Um, I always say, where it talks about to have love and respect, that's where that understanding is. But to me, love is the highest level of understanding. Love is the highest level of understanding. You know, because when it comes to love and it's unconditional, you can push all their, defects, all of their shortcomings, like all of that just gets pushed to the side because you understand, like you, even if you don't understand, you want to understand and be there, and you know what I mean. You overlook all these things because love always wins, right? So that's like I love today's reading. I love the fact that I get to talk about these types of things. You know, because I lived on that fear-based thought process for 40 years of my life, and I struggled. I struggled bad, whenever I got to say this because um when they were reading what the triggers are, what the like the signs of what if you're in a troubled relationship, if you're in a if somebody's being when they started reading all those things, I had to like sit back and like that was me like in my first relationship. All them things they were saying, that was me. Like I was that better. You know what I mean? Like that was like what that fear-based life produced when I was trying to be in love. That's what it produced. You know, I grew up in a household where if you got mad at somebody, you hit them. From my mom on down. Me and my brothers and sisters, like we go at it. You know what I mean? Like knockdown drag outs, black eyes, blood, like I mean, that's just what it was. One time my older brother, we were fighting over a bat and he hit me in the face with it. You know what I mean? Like those were the types of reactions we were creating. And I love my brothers. I love my sister. Like I would, give my life for them in an instant. But that was just I just felt like that was the atmosphere that we were in because my mom kind of she would fly off the handle every day. And, I remember coming to a point in my life where you know you start maturing, you think you're maturing, and you're getting into like all these feelings that nobody ever talked to me about, about the birds and the bees, or like nobody ever said, this is how you should treat a woman. And I remember getting into that relationship young, like real young, you know what I mean? Like and like as they're reading out what all these signs are of a bad relationship, like I'm like, wow, like that was me. Like every single one of those was me. But then, I started rationalizing it in my head and trying to find a way to excuse it. But there was no excuse for, the way that I treated her. There was no excuse for the way that I was carrying on. And it's easy to sit here and say now that I was because of drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
But I just honestly really did not have the teachings or the foundation or anybody around me that was there to correct me. You know, a lot of people just wrote me off as always crazy. But I understand now that that was my fear based life. I've tried to make those amends, living amends, I've tried to apologize, and hopefully one day that we can be on the same level of clarity. And she can forgive me one of these days. But I'm you know it's just like I can still see where my fear-based life led me, and the effect that it has on my on like what my grandkids have to see today. You know what I mean? So like I just felt like I had to bring that up because I wanted to get up and grab the mic yesterday when Darian was like, "Do you want to close this on out for them?" After they got done with their presentation. And I was like, "No, cuz if I would have grabbed the mic, I would have like started ranting about, you know what? That was me." Like
You know what?
yeah. Like, and I just felt like, I got to be accountable for my actions today. And that's just part of my recovery today. And I'm just so thankful that I'm able to work on this love-based life that I live today, and understand when I was wrong. And I can't go back and ever change what I did, but what I can do is I can change who I used to be, and try to work on a better version of myself every day. And from my understanding, you know, from my understanding, that's really all I can do. Is just try to be a better version of myself today. So, Mado.
No. Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I've been trying to take a drink of this coffee this whole
I know. Yeah, I've been watching you.
time. Fiddle with it, put it back, fiddle with it. You barely found my cup.
Take the cover off.
Yeah, I know. Take that little thing off. Well,
Thank you for sharing, Mr.
yeah,
Boto.
yeah.
I know. I feel like those, like how today's meditations talks, love, accepting things as they are and not trying to change it, or God is always running all things, and I love putting that into my prayers too every day. Just help us understand what we don't understand, and it's always in your hands. I was taught that when I was little too, going to church and then going with my mom and David to AA meetings, and uh, but yeah, nothing's. I feel I learned something too a couple years ago. Just when I started my recovery, is how we appreciate those bad teachings, those bad influencers that pushed us. Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be where we be.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't be able to be known to be talked down or beat up or saying we're doing this the wrong one. Hey boy, what are you doing?
Hey, boy.
Don't, yeah. And and it's kind of helping me too because I'm teaching my kids and how to cook like bacon, or just learning new stuff. Say, hey, don't watch the fire. What just a lot of things, giving
Don't burn your
tips.
belly.
Yeah. And then just certain things like that, and just this today's meditation just reminds me of all the things to appreciate through life, what we went through. And I did yoga yesterday during y'all's teen dating violence, and when we meditated, I don't know, just something hit me about especially with the way the room was reading to me, was how uh we made it this far. We made it through all these bad times, and I had a couple elders in the room, and just thankful that they came to class. And I felt that meditation, that they just helping them to get center themselves, and especially with all the stuff going on today, with all the racial stuff, Trump going on, and all the stuff, and CDIB, you gotta have your CDIB.
Yeah.
All these kids are getting their CDIB. It's crazy. But just taking a moment to yourself to really be calm, and just to come back and recharge yourself. So just thankful for today, uh, and we don't know what the future holds, but just every day we just pray, be thankful, and another day sober. Oh,
Mado. We got any good comments over
so
there?
nice. Oh yeah, I got a good one. Shelly Yates. It was never. If we never experienced the bad or the lows in our lives, we would have never gotten to the point that we have come to realize that we are in need of a power greater than ourselves, Creator, God, or whatever one may call your higher power. Without my higher power, my life is unmanageable and a complete mess. Today, I live in freedom and peace.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you, Miss
Shelly.
Yates.
Aaron Little Man said, "God."
Ah.
She said, "LOL, Barry's face." Karen Dollar, thanks for your honesty. This is why when we pray for the abused, we also pray for the abusers.
Yes.
We are all Creator's children.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shirley also said the sympathy of life is to love God and love others.
Yes, it is. Thank you,
And
sister.
Aaron Little Man said, "Hey, boy." Yeah. Oh, Aaron. Aaron.
Aaron.
But that's about it. But yeah, real good meditation. Ready to kick off our weekend. Don't
Yep.
forget 12 steps tonight here at 1950.
Yep.
South Shepherd.
Well, should we go ahead and jump off into these announcements? See how many people fall off when we get into these announcements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talkspace, age 13 and up. Download the Talkspace Go app and the Talkspace Therapy app. Or go to
www.
www.talkspace.com/CHATOR. And remember, ask for EPA program or organizational code. Remember, restore, all lowercase.
That's how you get it for free.
Yeah, don't. If you run into payment, just back up, push the back button, and restore. Shout out to Brand Logic.
Brand Logic. Text TOR, TOR, to 888-580
For
photo. So yeah, once again, that keeps you updated with what we do as a program and what we do as a Gord clan. Keeps you in the loop, gives you time, dates, and locations as to where we will be having our events. Like I got one yesterday that was talking about the teen dating violence event. Gave a time, gave a location, gave an address, and that's basically and plus she watches the live, so that's pretty cool.
yeah,
So shout out to
King.
Brand Logics. I mean, that
Oh,
is
Brand
such
Logic.
a helpful tool that we have. So, and then here at 1950 South Shepherd on Monday nights, we have a Men and Broken Hearts talking circle, which deals with grief. We're bringing more. I think we're just trying to bring more ways of healing, to our community. Anybody and everybody is invited to this. It ain't just a native thing. We want to make this something for the community. And so that'll be at 7 o'clock here at 1950. Park in the back, come through the back door. And what that means is you go through the gate and you drive all the way around to like this back doors. So if you've never been here, that's we got a fence on side of the building. You drive through the fence and come to the back of the building. So, and then we're trying to get more of a permanent location for the Clinton meeting. So that's kind of on hold. Our facilitator was getting, we didn't want to swamp her with she's got a family, she's got kids, so we can until we get a more permanent location because she lives in Weatherford. So we will get that going once we get the location going, which we're also is in the works, so hopefully that happens soon. But here at 1950 South Shepherd on Thursday, we just had our talking circle last night. Always a great circle, always a great circle. Like I was very proud of the way that we're just the way that we just continue to grow, the way that we just continue to be there for our community. I'm very proud of like our group over here. I know we have a great group going on. So if you're just curious and you want to, just come sit in, that's you're more than welcome. And then while that's going on here at 7 o'clock, in Weatherford, 810 East Cedar Avenue, at the Oxford House in Weatherford, at 7 o'clock, they have a talking circle, which I hear is picking up steam. So that's pretty awesome. So shout out to Kinsey Washe for making that happen.
Yeah, host sister.
And then Friday here tonight, we have a 12-step meeting that gets a little bit more in depth and gets a little, where you put pen to paper. There's something magical that happens when you put pen to paper and you're working a 12-step program. So, I hope.
Oh. Check out our next teen dating violence is February 18th. It'll be at Clinton Red Tornadoes. So bring your grandkids, your nephews, nieces out.
Yeah,
Learn a little bit more about teen dating violence,
they did painting.
painting,
They did painting,
hand drum.
and yeah, and we made some hand drums. So I know we got some singers out there.
Yeah, and we're gonna bring glizzies
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're the Glizzy King.
and hot links with cheddar inside.
What cheddar? We better have some brats this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday, don't forget, and Mr. or uh Rugged Auntie Corinne. I was trying to say four things at once.
Yeah, she is the
Queen.
yeah, she is the Crazy Horse Queen. Retired since retired.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Started her new clothing apparel. Yeah.
her recovery. Yeah.
But what is it? Medicine Bird?
Yeah, designs.
Medicine Bird Designs. So
She's hosting a powwow dance class on Wednesday, 6 to 8:30 at Concho ERC. If y'all been attending, or just come on out. Even if you don't have to, if you want to just learn how to dance or sew, learn the beadwork. And it'll be, I think we'll have some gore dancing too. So bring your nieces, nephews, grandkids. Just we'll have some shawls available, and brother Nick will be singing for us, Nick Hamilton, and just come on out. Yeah, there'll be some different categories. So if you want to learn a little bit more about the history and the style, come on out. And don't forget our dance is coming up in 2 weeks. I'll be at Clinton, and we'll be having our honored lovebirds Kelly and Pinky Loman. And
are you gonna be there?
Yeah. And then Gwen Hama.
Emma.
Special contest two-step and potato dance and all age buckskin.
Butt skin.
So y'all bring. Is he no Reno?
Hama.
Yeah. Hama. So come on out. Hand drum making class. We're going to Thomas on February 26th. Be a Wednesday. We'll be at the
That's God's country.
God. Yeah. First come first serve for 25 drums. So
25 drums. And how many drum kits are we gonna take with us to Clinton? Probably about 20, huh? 20, 25.
Yeah.
So I mean, we usually have enough for the people that want to do it. Most people are kind of like, I don't know how to do that, and it's pretty easy. It probably took them about 20 minutes to make one.
Yeah. It's quicker than you think.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than you think.
So first
making
come,
the drum.
first serve.
Yeah, Darian just made one.
Yeah.
Blind.
First come first serve. So don't make reservations. Just come on out. Be at Thomas Senior Citizen Home.
Yeah.
Right there, and
be great
down
to see my family. I love my family.
So come on out. Yoga with Domingo. We had one last
Yoga.
Yoga.
Go.
Marco said something. Yoga Mingo or something. Anyways, so this is we've teamed up with Health Ed.
Demean Yoga.
We teamed up with Health Ed. So right now, Tuesdays will be here at 1950 from 4 to 5 p.m. And then Thursdays at Concho NAC building, be 4 to 5 also. And then we're looking for a location for Clinton. So Clinton Respect Gym as of now, but we haven't
Would
really.
it be easier on like the day that you're out there?
Yeah, Wednesday.
Have you talked to them about
I
that?
talked to the third. He said he's gonna double check. So Clinton,
Third.
all you Clinton people, if you want to come do yoga on Wednesdays, we might do either 12 to 1.
You better get confirmation first before you start saying it though.
Oh, or 4 to. Oh, yeah. I'll get confirmation. We are planning for Clinton. And don't forget our dance. Oh, wait. I think that's it.
That's it.
Oh, speaker night?
What about well
Oh, no.
we're still waiting to get confirmed about either way we're having a speaker night the 27th. But we're just waiting on hey Dave, if you're watching Dave, can you call the young lady that we asked to be the speaker?
Yeah, there's Dave.
Yeah. Call her and see if you can confirm it so we can put out the flyer. I think it would be like to me it's a big deal that if we have the young lady come and speak for us. You know, she's a Wellbriety elder.
Mm.
So huge. She's a real big believer in the Wellbriety movement. So, and it's funny that we had to go to Billings to meet her when she lives down the road. But I mean, either way, you know, it happened the way it had to happen. So,
Stacy Starr says she had to go order her a chili cheese dog.
ooh, no bun.
Yeah. They're hungry.
Well, do we have any other good comments up there before we get out of here? I didn't see the flyer for the to come join the team.
Oh yeah, did you put it? Oh
No.
yeah, we're Trump's got our grants at a froze right now.
Mm.
So I said all this crazy stuff going on.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think it should stop us from putting in an app.
Oh no.
Trump don't run me. Yeah.
Yeah. My health runs me. Yeah.
Kind of does. Yeah. But yeah, we're hiring for 5 more positions. Community outreach. Then 3 peers.
Yeah, and then the admin.
And then an admin. So I mean, you know, we're preferring 2 years of sobriety, kind of familiar with the 12-step program. Would definitely get your foot in the door.
What if they're tied? What are we gonna?
What do you mean?
Like if we have 2 people tied up for that position.
I mean, I said we make them fight. Yeah. We clear those tables, let them move some furniture.
Yeah.
You know, let them get it.
Make a hand drum faster.
Yeah. Race. We'll just have them race. Throw a piece of bologna out there, and you know how it goes. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you know, you just never know. I mean, hell, look, I'm sitting here. Yeah. You know, talk about a shot in the dark. Yeah. I mean, you know, hell, they gave me a chance, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, you just throw in your app. You just never know.
What did Eminem say? You just get that one shot.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake Chappell.
Mr. Chappell.
What up? He said ending leg wrestling.
Yeah. You just never know, you know. Throw your app in. You just never know. Throw your app in.
Shelly
See
said
what
we're-
happens.
Shelly said we're goofy all day.
Well, we
Yeah,
appreciate
this
all the
guy.
tune in. You know, everybody that's able to tune in. We appreciate you tuning in, Miss Lena.
Oh,
I ate some of her cooking, man.
was it good?
Pretty good, you know. Can't wait to go back. But you know, we appreciate all the comments, appreciate all the views. You know, we really I feel like we really enjoy this.
Yes.
We really enjoy this. I'm glad you're able to finally get on. He just kind of
I'm always in the
lifts his nose up when we're getting ready,
road or
always on the road. He just looks over at all the podcast stuff and goes, yeah, good luck, and walks out. So
yeah.
glad he's not being stank today.
No, not today. It's Friday.
Yeah, he's all happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Have a good weekend.
have a good weekend. Stay safe.
Safe
Stay
travels.
warm. It's supposed to snow next weekend.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Next week.
Crazy.
So I mean, it's just that time of year, So got this big boat, my time to shine. Yeah. Hey, what the hell was that?
Smoker's cough. Yeah.
I'm putting on my mask.
Yeah.
Well, we got to get out of here, so
Yeah.
we will see you Monday.